This is Salamancer, and I hope you're having fun in the new year, because guess what? This heavy actually doesn't look like he's having a lot of fun right now, but he should be. He should be. Look at the festivity of all like the hats and the masks and the wow. This guy is just so decked out. Anyway, this is the second round here of the best of three series between Exodus Society and Land Before Time. This is the Iron Division Finals of the UGC Highlander League, and do remember that there is another league starting up pretty soon. So we're going to see that very, very soon here. I hope you guys do end up making up Highlander teams for it, because so awesome to represent your community, represent your friends, whatever, and just have some fun. It is good for all skill levels, pretty much. Good crits here right off the bat from Exodus. They are critting the Tomislav Heavy, actually, which may not be the best choice, just because he's got that 20% rate of fire decrease on the Tomislav. It's not... I don't know. We'll see how he uses it. But I think a lot of players tend to use the Tomislav incorrectly, where they should just kind of use the regular minigun. Anyway, a regular Uber coming in here, so actually the medic not dying to that Kritzkrieg meant that he was able to keep the regular Uber, and so now they can push forward onto the point here with most of their players staying alive. In fact, all of them staying alive. LBT doing a crazy job of keeping their players' survivability way up in the air here. Exodus lost a lot of players, and now their medic is having a problem. I just had a problem with my frame rate, but their medic here, Bubby, must have had the same lag that I did. Oh, there might have been a pause. Yeah, there's a pause. Okay. Alright, there we go. Pause is over. It looks like there may have been some lag there, which has caused the need for the pause. And now, Bubby is getting up to about 50% here. I wonder if he's running the regular Uber now. We have to find out. And no, he's still running the Kritzkrieg, kind of ice skating around here, because that is what happens after a pause, and it looks so cute. Oh man, but he's going to have that ready. In fact, not a lot before the Uber is ready here for LBT, and so if they can't get that first crit sticky to be a critical hit on the medic, they are going to get shut down here. Oh, a couple of good hits though from the demo man, and wow, actually taking out almost everybody there. Chomper was not able to get that Uber up after all, so he's at 92% right now. He's got to find somebody to heal, and he can't find anybody at the moment. He's going to have to drop back to spawn. There you go. Finally did that. So Exodus Society putting up a good fight here. They are losing a couple players to the DJ Bear and Spike, actually. Where is Spike? What class is Spike playing? He's playing Engineer. I see. I used to know Spike as a Heavy back when we used to scrim against LBT, but now apparently he's playing the Engineer. Cool stuff. Anyway, Crossfire going to start throwing some P-bombs, and actually didn't do a lot there because his target was already killed, and then he was killed as a result of trying to stay on the point for too long. LBT here have been in control of the point for a while. What is up with my HUD? There we go. So the times are relatively even here. What was that reflect all about? Huh? Okay, anyway, there's weird stuff going on with reflects in TF2 right now, and I don't understand it. But LBT holds the point, and they're going to hold it for a while because they have an Uber. They've got to watch out for the spy, but they're actually spy checking really well right now. Who is that, Pyro? Sharptooth. You're a hero among Pyros. Good sir. He's probably going to try and... No, never mind. Not going to air blast his demo man off. Not going to worry about that. Just looking for spies. Trying to do all that spy checking action. And there you go. The medic pops the Uber just a little bit early there, but the whole point of that is they just want to say, no, you get away from us. We are going to hold this point. And actually, no, you're not, because Crazy Kritzkrieg coming in there, taking out 4 players with that crits. Exodus Society needs to get in here and cap the point, though, and that is exactly what they're doing. They've got most of their players now standing on it, and there you go. They've got to make up for a lot of time, though. Look at the times right now. Still just about 2 minutes to go here for Exodus Society, less than 1 minute for LBT. So Exodus has their work cut out for them. They are going to have to hold that point for quite a long time and prevent the recapture. So far, they're doing an okay job. They got to watch out for a sniper. Really, the sniper is going to be what's crazy important on this map, but Crossfire is down right now, so actually it's really useful. I say sniper is crazy important because there are so many different sniper hiding spots from each side. Right now, of course, Doxit is using the ramp down here, and look how far you can see. You can see all the way to your opponent's ridge over here. So at the same time, a lot of players like to use this little ridge as the sniper spot as well, which lets you see even more. Kritzkrieg going off once again there, but is actually used on the Pyro, I think. And now the Uber's ready to go for LBT, so I think they managed to shut down that Kritzkrieg pretty well, and they should be able to push back on and capture it once again. The times are relatively even, but if LBT takes a point, they're going to put a lot of time down. They haven't taken it yet. Grimoud and Pikety's actually pilling each other, piping each other, whatever you want to call it, to death. So both of them hit that about the same time. Jin running around behind, trying to take out this heavy, and does manage to get the shot off there, so he has killed Littlefoot for now. Oh, Littlefoot. You and your, what was it, Star Leaves? Is that what he ate? It's been so long since I have seen that movie, The Land Before Time. I want to see, like, they made like 5 or 10 of them, didn't they? I want to see them all, like, right now. But anyway, there goes the Kritzkrieg once again from Exodus. Looks like they're just going to full-time run crits now. It's been working decently well for them, and they may actually win this round if they can hold the point for a little bit longer. They've got to stop their enemy medic from getting Uber. They've got to stop themselves from getting sniped, and right now they're doing a really good job of shutting down the sniper. Crossfire has to run back for health, and he's actually feeling really hurt right now. 20 health left on him, so if he just takes, yep, there you go. He took, actually took a couple of shots from the mini-sentry, which will never miss. So very nicely done there to shut down that sniper, and that was really mostly the work of the soldier. You guys saw Final Light. No, not Final Light. I'm sorry. Who is that? That soldier over there. Who is that? The DJ Bear. This who jumped in using the Liberty Launcher to really pressure Crossfire quite a bit. And once again, oh, sharpshooters now. No, who was that? I just heard Doc said actually got headshots. So, wow, this is actually a really close round so far. 4 seconds left for Exodus Society. If they can recapture, they should be able to win. But right now, it doesn't look like they can. LBT's got a bunch of players up. They've got an Uber advantage. Not that it's even going to matter, because I don't think they can get that Uber up in time. It's just going to be down to positioning and deathmatch skills right now, and the positioning advantage goes to LBT. They are holding it down. The mini-sentry helping take out that scout, so there you go. Oh, it's going to be an overtime, though, because Exodus Society are now pushing onto the point, but the instant they walk off of it, that cap time goes down so much. I think Exodus may have this, actually. There's only one player left alive. It's just Final Light trying to stop it, and no, Exodus are going to have the first round on King of the Hill Viaduct. So, wow. Wow. All right. It's getting good. Anyway, remember that if Exodus Society wins this round, then we're going to go into a third map, PL Badwater, and I will cast that one too, and it will be epic. Super epic. But if they don't, then it's a best of 3 maps, so LBT will end up taking the championship there for the Iron Division. Kritzkrieg here getting close to ready, but they've lost their heavy, and in fact now have lost their medic. Who got that kill? That was once again Crossfire. Crossfire is just all up in his opposing medic's grill. Bubby is not happy about that at all. Oh man, let's see. Let's check the points out here for a little bit. Exodus Society with a couple more points here, and actually leading the score on their team right now is Brazil Style, going crazy here, which I guess going crazy is what they do in Brazil. So Brazil Style is showing us what Brazil Style is all about. Finally dies there to Grimaud, who is a darn good demo man, but got a couple of insane kills. I think he actually killed the medic there, Chomper. So Brazil Style is doing a crazy good job this game, and it's showing. He's actually going to get a lot of good kills on, or a lot of good, teleport points too and all that, but he's gotten a lot of kills. So LBT have capped the point. They've got about 30 seconds on it so far, and my Steam announcement just went off, and I have no idea why, because I thought I set it for, well, whatever. Okay, LBT still hold the point. Even though they don't have an Uber, they don't have an Uber advantage at all. In fact, the advantage goes very much to Exodus, but they just can't push with it yet. And the longer they wait to push with this Uber, oh, it's so scary. Oh, Bubby ends up dying to the soldier. Final Light got the kill there. That's crazy, because looks like Exodus was about ready to push onto the point there with the Kritzkrieg. They could have done a lot of damage, and so really excellent play by Final Light. He knew exactly when to jump in, and now there's actually a sentry over here, level 3. That is painful to push against on Viaduct. Really, really painful. It's going to be covering the point really well. You can actually spam it from up here. That's what they're going to have to do. They need to get their soldier and demo up here to start spamming it. But there's actually a Wrangler. Oh, it's so bad. Wow, so this is going to be a very good round, I think, for LBT, as long as they can keep that sentry up, and it's going to provide them with a great position to hold. The teleport is actually right up here on top of that roof. Wow, yeah, this is good stuff. So LBT looking happy for the moment. Here comes the Kritzkrieg, but it seems like it's been shot down. Doc said actually died there from a crit sticky from Grimaud. Okay, so I think actually that was a Kritzkrieg from LBT. My bad. I think I miscalled that. I thought it was Exodus that was doing that. Bubby, once again, looks like he may be having some lag issues, or maybe he was just changing his loadout to a regular Uber. I don't know. We'll find out. No, he's still running the Kritzkrieg, but is not healing anybody right now, so he's definitely not going to have the advantage that he wants. Sentry finally goes down. Heavy goes down as well, and there you go. That Sentry gets taken out as well, so they need to build it up again. Doesn't even matter, though, because look at the times right now. 3 minutes left. Exodus Society has not capped that point once. LBT, on the other hand, are holding it down. 30 seconds, as the announcer lady just told us so kindly. 30 seconds left to go for them, so they are probably going to end up winning this round in a very dominant fashion. Unless some kind of crazy miracle, crazy New Year's, Christmas, whatever miracle can happen for Exodus Society. They do have a Kritzkrieg getting ready here. They're going to have to watch out for Chomper, who almost has an Uber of his own, and it looks like they're actually both running Kritzkrieg now. Chomper has the crits out as well. So it's going to be a race to the crits. And the crits just now popped on a soldier here, but it doesn't even matter because nobody got on the point. So LBT ends up taking that round in a shutout, a complete shutout. All right. What do we want to watch here? We want to watch the DJ Bear and see which way he goes. And I'm casting this right now as it approaches New Year's for me. I live in the U.S. Central Time Zone. It is like 11:42. So I'm kind of hoping that this cast ends like right at the countdown. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, I don't even remember what the win condition is for this, so I may have to check on that. It might actually only be 3 points. But we'll find out. In fact, I think it is. It is 3 points. That's what it is. So whoever gets to 3 points first is going to end up taking this map. And it's anybody's game right now, but LBT actually looks like they're running that crits once again. Yeah, they have it ready to go right now, so they need to be aggressive with this, because I think their opponents might actually be running the regular... No, they were just really slow on charging their crits. Good kill on Crossfire, and now it's crits versus crits here, and actually Toad Alpha got the crits first, but didn't matter because he just walked onto a crit sticky from Grimaud. So once again, LBT hold on to this point for now. They're getting a couple of good kills. Jin is down as well. Sentry taken out, though. And now Medic's vulnerable. Got to back off towards this health kit, if it's even up. No, it's not. I'm going to be careful about that, but Chomper is actually up above 100 health. Scout takes down the Demo Man very nicely, and this soldier is getting hurt. He's got to be really careful here. Point out the equalizer. The DJ Bear with 50 health left. Just trying to harass as much as possible, because he knows he's probably going to end up dying here. No, yeah, okay, he definitely got taken out by the Crossfire of Crossfire. I was going to just say the Crossfire, and I knew that was going to sound retarded, so Crossfire, though, we're going to watch this guy because sniping's so important, so valuable in this map to keep your enemies from, basically to keep them from being able to defend the point. Nice kill on the Heavy by Crossfire, and he's now going to be continuing to shut down lanes of attack for Exodus. Checking for spies, very good, so he is on top of his game right now. And Crossfire is just all over the place. So it's going to be tough for Exodus to push into this. They need to take down the sniper, which they've been doing a decent job of. If they just keep bombing their soldier in, they can do that. But the thing is, Crossfire is now sitting behind the sentry, so you can't just send a soldier in after that anymore because the soldier will get taken out by that sentry, which never misses, except with the rockets, because they aren't hit scan. There you go. The Wrangler is up, actually. Gotta watch out for all these stickies coming in, but they missed the sentry, actually, so, oh, that's not good. Pikety's just ended up dying, too, so there is no way that sentry's going to go down anytime soon unless this is a regular Uber, and it's not. They are going to pop the crits, so they end up getting 2 kills off of that, but then the sentry finishes everybody off, because remember, when you pop that Kritzkrieg, yeah, you get a lot of extra damage, but you don't get vulnerability. So, you know, you try to push into a sentry. And by the way, crits don't do anything to buildings. It's just like a normal damage, so you pretty much have to take out players with it. Spike finally loses his sentry there once again, but he's just going to build another one unless the Demo Man comes in and harasses. Pikety's doing a really good job of that, and there you go. Exodus Society recaptures that point after I think they caught it first that round. And wow, my nose itches. But yeah, Exodus Society hold on to the point once again. They've got to be really careful, though, because one thing to note about King of the Hill is that if you... Ooh, nice stabs there by our spy, by the way. Wow! Okay, 3 stabs in a row for, who is that? Petrie, actually, playing the spy now. If you are in possession of the point, then your opponents get faster respawn times. So you gotta watch out for that. Soldier bombing in, and wow, nice kills actually there from the DJ Bear, killing Littlefoot. Not sure if it was the best trade though, because look at this, there's 60 seconds left for LBT. They've got a very nice time going right now, and Exodus needs to get out there and cap it. Once again, losing their soldier like that is not going to be very helpful. They really needed him to kind of spam down stuff and deal more damage than he did. He took out the heavy, that's nice, but that's not going to be enough. There you go. He is back up now and is starting to deal some splash to the medic here, but it's not enough. And with the sniper here, Crossfire, trying to shut down the lanes of attack once again, it's going to be nasty. Greenmount ends up taking the crit streak. It takes one crit sticky there on Serene. That's the only kill they got. So if anything, just because of the player advantage and the Uber advantage, our Exodus team needs to push forward right now. That's what they're doing. They are pushing with the crit Krieg. Once again, those crit stickies getting laid down here over on this side where they're not doing anything. There were no players there to even eat those crits, and there is still a sentry which has hardly taken any damage at all. Spike keeping that thing healed like a pro. So that sentry by itself has held down this point, and that's going to be another round for the Land Before Time, putting themselves into a 2-0. Oh, I'm sorry, they didn't hold the point yet. They will, though. There you go, 5 seconds left. That is going to be another round for LBT. Going to put them into 2-0 territory, or 2-1. Oh, okay, yeah, it might be getting late. I'm sorry. I want to see what a spy does, actually, at Viaduct mid. That is a tough thing to do, so we'll see if he can negotiate the terrors of Spamville in the middle of this map and manage to get around behind his enemies. He does end up disguising and is using the regular invisibility watch. Be really careful about that because one little stray bullet or whatever will end up decloaking him. But no, he's actually managed to get around behind. Going for the stab, it kind of gets a fail stab there though, and taken out. So that's too bad. Well, he shows the right way to go though. And once again, Exodus are probably going to get this capture first as they have killed the heavy, they've killed the spy. I think even the scout was down there. So there you go, Exodus cap it once again. Let's hope they tie it up here and make this a really exciting game. I kind of hope they win so we get to go watch PL Badwater because I love my Badwater on Highlander. There goes a Crit Krieg though. Crit Sticky's coming out from Grimald once again. Not going to be enough though. Chomper and Grimald both taken down, and now the crits has been popped actually on the Engineer right now. Believe it or not, that's a useful thing to do. Popping the crits on anybody with a hit scan weapon like a shotgun or whatever else can be super awesome, especially if they have really good aim. I have actually Crit Krieged an Engineer with the Widowmaker before. That guy was insane. We ran into the enemies and just like utterly ruined their day. So LBT needs to get out here. They've built up their level 3 sentry, so it's going to cover them as they try to capture the point here. Spike needs to keep it alive, though. He's going to have to deal with a bunch of Demo Man spam. Oh, there it goes, and Spike gets taken down as well. So LBT having a tough time here capturing the point, but they do manage to do it. They are a minute behind in the time right now, but Exodus is actually losing a lot of players here. They do manage to kill the heavy, but at the cost of their Pyro and a couple other players as well. They seem like they have a Crit Krieg ready to go, and they may use it on this Liberty Launcher. I love me some Liberty Launcher crits. They got to be careful about how they use it because you only get 3 rockets before you have to reload. So we'll see. They're peeking around this corner. Oh, they found the medic. There you go. That is exactly what you want to see out of a Crit Krieg. Using it on that Liberty Launcher to just completely wreck the enemy medic because you can't dodge that. You know, the only thing you can do is hope to have an Uber of your own and counterpop it before the thing hits you, but there is so little time before that rocket comes at you. That was a beautifully done Crit Krieg there by Exodus Society. I like it. I like it a lot. And it completely caught LBT by surprise. So, LBT probably not going to cap this point for a while here, but they have actually managed to kill the medic. And keep in mind that they can start dealing some chip damage now, is what they call it. Just chip away at your opponents, because there's nothing that your opponents can really do to get health back, except maybe grab a sandwich, but not very often do you get those. Anyway, Jin just made a big play here as a scout. While I was talking about that, taking down the medic. Chomper is dead. So LBT do manage to capture the point back, but at what cost? They did lose their medic, and so no Uber advantage well for either team right now, as the medic for X was down as well. Bubby is down and is not healing anybody. It's not good. Where is that guy? Well, watch Brazil style here for a second again, as he's trying to help take out this soldier. Final light gets finished off there. And where's the sentry, bro? Where is your sentry at? Need to lay down a mini sentry here on this ridge or something, because right now he's basically just here for his shotgun damage, which is not going to be very useful at this range. Doc's head gets taken down by the Fry, and that's actually really important because no sniper means not a good time trying to retake this point for Exodus. They still have about a minute of lead time, though. But they've got to deal with this sentry once again, and actually the heavy here is even body blocking for the sentry. So that sentry, really what it's there for is to cover the point itself, so nobody can get up there and stop it. And then, aside from covering the point, look at how awesome this defensive position is here. The medic can just sit there underneath the cover of this sentry. Nobody's ever going to jump on him, because if they try that, it would be suicide. So he pretty much just has to worry about enemies having like a Kritzkrieg, and right now they know they've killed the enemy medic, so they've got a huge Uber advantage. So no, he is perfectly fine here. That sentry is so nasty to deal with. The only problem is that the engineer is going to have to constantly sit on it, and even then, it's actually a pretty easy sentry to take out. So you got to be really careful about that. Liberty Launcher, trying to do exactly that, take out that sentry. Although actually probably wants to use the direct hit for that, in all honesty. Direct hit soldier would be really useful here. The LBT, the Land Before Time team, ends up taking the lead in time. So their Land Before Time is apparently, I was going to make a time joke, but let's just stop right there, because it was going to be bad, really bad. You don't want to hear it. Oh, once again, Bubby taken down. So no medic here for the Exodus Society team. And that's going to mean that our guys in red, LBT, probably going to win this round. They've got a Kritzkrieg, and they can pop it whenever the heck they want. They probably need to pop it right now, actually. They can get a couple of good kills there. And there they go. Actually, that was a little bit late. Sorry, guys. I called it a little wrong for you. You should have popped it earlier. There are going to be a couple of crit pills, just rolling in a random direction, not getting any kills off of that. So not the best Kritzkrieg. But it doesn't even matter, because there's like 10 seconds left. And Exodus can't get this. So I think that's going to be the end of the game. Oh, look at that sentry. So nasty. That is probably going to be the end of the game. I think they only played a 3, so we will see. They're putting it in overtime right now, but they're calling GG, and there you go. That was, in fact, an incredibly good game. Pretty darn close, especially for the first couple of rounds there. For Exodus Society, certainly did not get shut out and put on a very good show, but that means that the Land Before Time, LBT, ends up taking the championship for the Iron Division of UGC. So congratulations to them, but congratulations to both teams for just putting on an awesome show. Anyway, this has been my very last cast of 2011. I'm finishing it off at 11:52 p.m. my time, U.S. Central, here in Houston. So thank you for watching. Do hit subscribe on youtube.com/fatmop. Tell your friends about it. I just hit 4,000 subscribers at the end of the year. So awesome. So thank you, everybody who is already subscribed, and those of you who are just now subscribing, you're awesome too. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.